Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a pumpkin spice inspired eye look. I think her name was Brianna Fox, do this first. I don't know honestly who started the trend, but she's apparently been doing it for years, so I thought why not try it out. I love me a good, warm orangey eye look, so I figured why not. Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and also turn on the bell so that way you get notified every time I upload a brand new video, and let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to do my eye base and my brows off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what we have going on for the brows and the eye base. I haven't set my eye base. I just tapped it in with a sponge. If you hear background noise, I'm going to go ahead and apologize. This is my second time trying to film this video. The first time was earlier today, and I had to rush and wipe everything off because Brady came home sick from school. He wasn't feeling too good. And at first I was just like, you seem okay. And then as I'm filming, he's in the background in the living room, moaning and groaning, and then my anxiety and my mom hormones started going nuts, so I rushed him to the urgent care. Probably over dramatic, but I rushed him to urgent care, and they did a COVID test and a strep test, and both came back negative. They're still going to send off the testing for further testing or whatever to make sure, double make sure that it's not strep, because strep is going around the school. But yeah, she said that he seems okay, everything seems fine, but I freaked out. I was trying out this foundation. It's the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. It's this one. I started putting it on, and first off, it was pale as hell. It was ridiculously pale. I've never seen my face that white before. And it also was drying immediately as soon as I put it down, even when I used a wet sponge with it. So, if you've ever tried that foundation, let me know your experience with it, because the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually using my Tati Beauty palette, which news just came out that Tati Beauty is no longer a thing, and I am ridiculously upset that I did not buy up a couple more of these palettes and some more blendables, because those are my favorite things ever. Okay, so taking the Tati Beauty palette, I think I'm going to start off with Matte Story. It's the matte orange in the palette. I'm going to be taking it on a M433. Looks like that. Okay, so now I'm going to dip into Ritual, Matte Ritual, the dark brown right here. And with that, I'm going to be using my M456. I'm just kind of sketching out the shape that I want with the dark brown and slowly building it while also blending it. Just roughly place that down and blended it a little bit, not really. I especially kind of don't care about the underneath part because I'll be cutting my crease. Now I'm just going to pick up the orange again and go over the edges to help not only blend but also reinforce that orange. Taking the orange up into my brow right here. Kind of like that. We're going to keep going back and blending and stuff, but for now that looks pretty decent. I am going to pick up a little bit more of Ritual, the dark brown. So I want to try to get this part pretty decently deep before I cut it, so that way it'll be more prevalent. Is that the word for that? I don't know. That looks pretty good for now. Now I'm going to take my M224 with my eye base and I'm going to cut my crease. I'm going to clean all this up in a minute. But that's what we have for now. Tapping out any creases. First thing I'm going to grab is the metallic of Aura using a M166. Just placing that right here on the inner corner, and then I'm kind of doing like a diagonal up to the middle of the eye, just where the cut crease is. Then with the same brush, I'm going to take the metallic of Story, the orange. Still trying to keep that diagonal trend going, and also stamping over the lighter shade a little bit to help blend them together. And then I'm going to take a B11, it's like a little angled brush, it's stained with black right now. I'm going to dip into Ritual, the matte brown, and I'm going to start stamping it right here up in like a wing formation, just right there. And I'm not worried about, again, the outer edge. I'm going to clean it up. dipping this brush, the M456 that we were using on the brown earlier, into the brown, and then I'm kind of like feathering it. Just really mainly trying to pack it on the bottom, and then when I wipe it with the makeup wipe, it'll look really good. I'm just going to take a M433. I'm going to dip into Soothe. It's the lighter brown in her palette. And I'm going to blend out the upper half of that. You can already tell though I'm going to have to deepen it up where the cut crease is, and also at the bottom of this. I'm going to take the little angled brush with the brown and very carefully go over where it's supposed to be, and then I'll blend it in a second. I'm just barely grazing my skin. I'm barely touching. I wonder if actually a little bullet brush would be better. A freaking dry patch going on right here, so that might be the best that I can do right now. Might be from when I had to take off my makeup earlier to like frantically rush Brady to the doctor for no reason, clearly. I guess it's better safe than sorry. I shouldn't say for no reason. I'd rather be the mom that rushes him to the hospital than have her child die on the couch, you know what I mean? And then I'm going to take my makeup wipe and I'm going to clean up the edge. And I'm going to do the other eye off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and did my liner, did the other eye, did my base, which this time I used the Morphe, what is it called? Filter Effect Soft Focus Foundation. It says medium to full coverage. The color I got is Light 7. This one, 9-day difference between the other one that I tried to use. I really do like that one, so I probably will be using it again. That's my base. For my concealer, I used the Hourglass concealer. Attempted to set my under eyes with this. Used the Jaclyn bronzer on my face, and then used Moon Prism blush palette, and I used this one right here to try to go with the whole like orangey vibe. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the angled brush that we were using earlier, the B11. I'm going to dip a little bit into Ritual. Bringing it down pretty far. Does anyone else have a thing with numbers? Like when I get paper towels in the bathroom, I have to get 3. When I spray things, I spray it 3 times. At least. But like, I feel like that's a reoccurring thing with me. With everything, it has to be in 3s. So I'm wondering if other people do it too. Now I'm just going to take this M506, it looks like that, and I'm going to dip into Story, the matte orange, and I'm going to smoke this out. And I'm just taking the brush that had my face powder on it, and I'm just going to go underneath. Okay, now that we've got all of that down, I'm going to put on some lashes and my lips, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, that is the finished look. My pumpkin spice cut crease. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about it. For my lips, I ended up going with, where did it go? Where did it, oh. I went with my Jaclyn lip liner in the shade Hot Tea. And then I topped it with the Oma Beauty, It's Complicated Lip Tint Oil and Gloss in the shade Casually Lit. And then for my lashes, I used the Lily Lashes in the style Diamonds. I think that's everything. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Yeah. Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and also turn on the bell so that way you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. And if you watch till the end, put a pumpkin emoji in the comments. Bye guys.